47. 50 miles an hour is the claimed top speed on this 6,000 watt dual motor, 60 volt electric scooter. It's called the Yume Raptor, and today, we're gonna review it. They say we can do up to 60 miles per charge. On this one, we have the Samsung larger battery pack. There's another battery pack option available, and you can also choose either road or off-road tires. You can check out all those options as well as the current price linked below the video in the description box. Looking at the spec sheet here, this thing looks like it's gonna be pretty fun. Let's check it out. Yummy! Got all kind of goodies down here. So it comes with 2 chargers, that's a good sign. 2 amp chargers, they charge up to 67.2 volts, that's what all 60 volt batteries charge up to. So 30 amp hour Samsung battery divided by 4 amp charge rate. So that'd be about 7.5 hours of charge if the battery's completely empty, which they never send them fully empty, but there it is, 30 amp hour Samsung cells on this one. They do have another battery option that's a little bit less. 15.5 miles per hour, huh? That's not what it said on the website. So it's got the dual charge ports right here and this kind of cool looking heat sink red thing here. And it's got Zoom hydraulic brakes with about as big of a rotor as you can fit on there on both the front as well as the rear. And they are tubeless tires. And I decided to roll with the street tread. Should make for a much smoother ride than some of the knobbies I've been riding on these high power scooters. And they are 11 inches. So relatively big tires on this thing. I mean, for a scooter, so should be a little smoother, a little more pothole resistant. And it's got a coil shock on the rear, which can't be taken for granted. Apollo. And it's got the same shock up front. Dual motors, obviously 3,000 watts in the front and same exact thing in the rear. Here's a look at the deck. It is a rubber deck. Pretty grippy feeling. This appears to be changeable. And it appears we will have some lights on here. And let's check out the step. Quite the latch here. Oh wow, nice piece of machinery here. So it looks like the whole thing rotates up. There we go. And yeah, there's your latch. Like a little collar. Actually feels pretty secure to me. It's always interesting to see how different companies do this. This one actually feels pretty good. And I'm gonna throw those handlebars on. They do have an adjustable angle on them. And it's got this light down here as well as this one up here that I would describe as the Suron headlight. Star Union waxing. Very similar to what was on the Suron anyway. All the controls come unusually loose so you can kind of get them exactly where you want them. Zoom hydraulic levers. We'll get that sorted out. Throttle operation will be a thumb throttle. Rubber ergonomic grips and the display. Here's the options we get: on, off, turn signals, horn, power. Let's try the power button. Boom. There is some sort of password, it appears. On the bottom side, we get a USB-C port. And real quick, let me show you the deck size. So these are size 13 shoes. Here's what I'm looking like standing on there. And here's what 2 pairs of shoes look like on there. Or 3, and 4, and 5. You know, all the practical stuff. I think there's a comment about, how do I keep my white shoes so clean? There's your answer. Suspension's feeling plush. Pretty soft suspension. Seems like it'll make for a pretty comfy ride on both the rear and the front. It might be bottoming out, I can't tell. Yume, riding the dream. We'll see about that. Bold claim. Manuals. Oh, so it's NFC, and we do have light remotes as well. Huh, didn't even notice these. So let's try it out. Oh yeah, there we go, nice. So it is a color display. Red is the main theme of the color. Let's tap the M button here, see what's going on. So there are 3 different levels, and it shows you the trip, average speed, max speed, basic stuff, and then, oh, so you can do dual motor or not dual motor. Take your pick. Check this light button out here. Watch when I do this. Boom! So we get the colors on the side as well as 2 big headlights on front. And that is a pretty darn bright headlight. Like I said, this is like what they put on electric motorcycles. I mean, electric dirt bike motorcycles. Got the Raptor Yume looking pretty cool. And let's try the turn signals. Boom! Rapid fire on the signals. Should be fairly noticeable. Try the horn. Pedestrian friendly horn. Looking pretty sweet, really. So this thing, it just got all the lights up front. Look at all those down there, here, here. And let me pull brake lever, see if that light, oh yeah, so you got brake lights as well in the rear. And let me just show you what I look like on this thing at 6'5". Handlebars come up to the right height for me. This is definitely an adult scooter. Feels pretty solid. I'm getting excited. All right, I want to try the power on this thing. Feels like it's gonna be smooth. It does have a sine wave controller, which is excellent for smoothness. I think we're on rear motor only. Yeah. So let me show you what we're looking like here. Rear motor only, I hope. Power level 2. 3. Oh yeah. It's got that juice. 63 miles an hour, it claims. I think it's got regen brake, maybe. Here's the other stuff they give us: a phone holder, mirrors, tire pump, and this bag. There's some stuff in the bag. What could this be? I think this might be like a separate, either a different throttle or a regen brake. Not sure yet. Oh, there's more goodies in here too. Oh, the light remote. And for the mirrors, a fuse. So let's try it out. Maybe go to red. Oh wow, yeah, it works instantly. Awesome. So yeah, you can do all the different colors apparently. Oh, and do patterns too. Oh yeah, you can change all kind of stuff on here. We got a party on 2 wheels, basically. Oh, that's pretty cool mode right there. I think I just pressed auto. Yeah, cool. All right, dudes, let's check out the Yume Raptor. And I'm not sure I'm ready for this today, man. This thing is ridiculously fast, according to the spec sheet. So they give us this thumb throttle, but they also give us a second throttle. It's like an index finger throttle. Thought it might have been a regen brake. It is not. Maybe we'll try this. And also, there's this bag you can throw up here. I don't need it. Tires call for 50 PSI. I put 44, and I definitely went around here and made sure all these bolts were tight, which they were, but wouldn't want something to come loose going 50. And of course, we're gonna track our official range on my little GPS app here. As you can see, I put the mirrors on there. I decided to put them on upside down. I just kind of like them that way because they, you know, it doesn't block my view with my arm. So yes, I know they're upside down. We are on a full charge, and we gotta weigh this thing because the power to weight ratio on this thing is actually pretty good. I mean, really good, I think. Let me see how much I weigh. 201.4 in my gear, and let's see if I can do this and show the scale at the same time. So it's definitely not like a lightweight scooter, but it's not insane either, really. Whoa! 294.6. With the mirrors of my cell phone on there. So what's that? Just over 90 pounds. Definitely not a lightweight, but lighter than some other scooters that have the same speed. So let's get out there and try this thing out. And I feel like this is definitely one of the more lit up scooters I've tried. Oh, random motorcycle chilling over here. Have a look at it in this dark corner. It's like a motorcycle headlight on here. All right, dudes, let's try this thing on single motor, power level 1. This thing just fell off. That's all right. Ready, go. So pretty easy on the power delivery on the lowest power setting, single motor. Looks like it'll take us up to around 21, 22 miles an hour where it will top us out. And I guess you shouldn't just switch it from dual motor to single motor on the go. So I'll tap the F button for fun, which switches it to dual motor, which already we're getting wheel spin on power level 1. And that gives you about twice as much power as single motor, getting us up to 22 basically instantly. Pretty manageable though, like it doesn't feel too crazy yet. It does have regen, I'm noticing. Grabbing the right brake lever activates that. So let's switch it back over to single motor, try power level 2. So going around corners when you have dual motor, we're on single motor right now, you want to be careful going around the turn because you don't want that front wheel spinning out on you. Going around these turns, spinning the front wheel out could cause you to crash. So single motor is safe, or safer, I should say. Whoa, watch out, Prius. So power level 2, single motor, still pretty gentle on single motor. Takes us up to, suspension feels pretty good. About right around 30 there. And we're gonna press the fun button again, go to dual motor, and yeah, definitely, yeah, about twice as much power doing dual motor. And we're gonna pop out here in traffic, of course. Oh yeah, it's got quite a bit more pep on power level 2 dual motor. That'll get us up to, so it's 33, 32, 33, chilling out here in traffic. It's so sketchy just riding down a main road. And we're gonna use a blinker here, and yes, we have blinkers. We're gonna get in traffic here, make a left right here. Don't forget to turn that blinker off. There's not much of an indication that it's on. Not that I don't know if people are even looking for those anyway on these scooters. Mirrors, I don't have adjusted properly. Whoa, that front wheel just spun out. We're still on power level 2. The screen brightness, I can see it. It's not like the brightest screen, but we do have my GPS speed right here for you to see more clearly. Whoa, buddy, take your turn, go. So power level 2 feels pretty good, honestly. Feels like fast but safe on dual motor. Corvette about cut in front of me. Wasn't expecting a scooter to come flying down the road. Woo! There is a little bit of play, I would say, on, I don't know, the suspension or something here. It's fine, and we'll put it on power level 3 now, but we're on single motor. Definitely feel that regen brake kicking on. Power level 3 and single motor is manageable for sure. Let's just try a little 0 to 20 on single motor. Yeah, so it's pretty gentle here. Oh, I went off. I thought that guy might have turned around. This is not the place to be testing the speed, but on single motor, power level 3 feels good. Look at this bicycle parked here. Oh no, my mirrors came loose. Dang it. I didn't bring my tools either. I should have tightened those down more. All right, so we're gonna do a 0 to 20 on power level 3, dual motor. Oh, of course, there's a Rolls Royce rolling by. What else? Howdy, sir. All right, let's see how this goes. We have GPS right here. Ready, go. So puts down the power pretty well. Picking up speed pretty quickly here. And we're gonna have to slow down for the Audi. That was about 30. So it feels pretty darn fast. And Ferrari rolling by too, man. All the bougie cars over here. Whew. This thing feels fun and powerful. Let's go get another acceleration and top speed potentially here. Yeah, front tire spinning out just a bit there on the turns. Got a Ciron. I'm just gonna go down the street today because we're fast enough. We're going into headwind here, but let's see what it'll do going into headwind. Wind makes all the difference, honestly. This is full throttle. I'm gonna let off at 40 for now. Feels stable though, going 40. Mirrors are shaking a lot. I really can't tell what's going on back there. They're just shaking every which way. Maybe at slower speeds they'd be better. Oh yeah, I can kind of see some cars back there just shaking. Definitely has regen brake. Dude is jamming on the trike. All right, so we're gonna go for a top speed run here. Maybe a little bit of tailwind here from a dig. Ready, go. $30. Come on now, Audi, I'm coming, 40. This dude's riding his bike backwards down traffic. Holy crap, dude, I'm so scared right now. Woo! 47, 48, holding 48. Woo! Says 47 basically. And on these 11-inch wheels, man, oh man, that's a rush. So I could probably go a little faster if I got a little more aerodynamic. I think that's enough for me on this scooter in this level of gear. Pretty freaking fast, man. Let's get one more 0 to 20 acceleration in here. Ready, go. 20. Going into headwind 30. Yeah, so in general, I'd say this just feels like fast and smooth. Like I've definitely been on like faster scooters, but this thing is, I mean, dude, who wants to go faster than 50 miles an hour on an electric scooter? It's really kind of just more about, you know, having like the ability to maintain, you know, 30 to 40 pretty easily, and, you know, just having power. Like you just tap on that throttle and we're keeping up with traffic, bro. So despite there being no steering damper, you know, it wasn't like wobbly. It didn't feel like unstable at all when I was going 50. I mean, look how fast we're just blowing past that e-bike. E-bikes are like a cup of coffee. These high power electric scooters are like smoking crack. That's fire, man. I like that. You want to try it? I like your setup. Have a good ride. He likes it. Driver this car. Dude, it's crazy. Oh, there's somebody in the back there. Why don't you just get out right there? We're here at the beach. If our battery dies, we can always throw this thing in the back of there, just take a ride home. Maybe we should do that. So it looks like it's gonna be a pretty vibrant day out here on a holiday weekend at the beach. Let's just whip around here. Doggy's got his head out the sunroof. Oh, that's a big doggy. Ooh. Two hands on the handlebars. Yeah, let's just get out here, whip around. I'll share my thoughts and experience along the way. There's a drone hovering above my head there. One observation I'm having is I absolutely love these street tires compared to knobbies I've tried on other high power scooters. Like the knobby ones is like, so I wouldn't recommend getting the knobbies unless you genuinely plan on riding it
off-road most of the time. These street tires are just so much smoother, man, and they're like silent. This scooter, this entire scooter is basically like 100% silent. There's no noise this thing makes at all. And the suspension is feeling nice. It's like soft, so you know, you're probably not gonna want to be doing like jumps and stuff on this suspension, but for street riding, it's very comfortable. And dang, look at all these bikes coming. The BMX crew, BMX, big BMXs, little BMXs, all the BMXs. Little holiday ride out going on. To talk about the deck size, it is like not the largest deck I've ever tried, but that helps keep the whole thing a little bit more compact. It helps keep that weight down. I mean, right at about 90 pounds, 90 pounds really isn't too bad considering the power this thing has. Let's go see what's happening here in Venice. Oh, that dude. I'm glad I wasn't going around that dude. He did not even look. Oh yeah, looks like a car show happening up here. And we got a group of police officers rolling up here. Nice thing about this compared to, you know, like maybe a Saran or something that's just obviously not within the legal limits. Like this kind of just looks like, you know, like a bird scooter, a little bit anyway, to the untrained eye. Another thing I'm noticing about this scooter is even on like the max power level, like this throttle and the controller, the sine wave controller on this, like makes it very controllable. So I can, like it's the highest settings and it doesn't feel like it's about to run away on me or anything. All the police presence out here today. Oh, the lowrider. Maybe I should turn the power down on this thing being out here. We don't need all the power. Yeah, I don't need this thing to whiskey throttle off into that car. I noticed that it has like a really sharp turn radius as well. Like you could turn this thing on a dime legit. Hey, look at this pink ride over here. Me Rosita. Where's the wheels at? Quite the event going on out here today. Now, one thing I like about scooters compared to e-bikes is like just how easy you can hop on and off of it. Like, it's kind of nice. I did notice it said don't ride it through like water and puddles, so I don't think this one's like really that waterproof. They sell it for like $1,500 with a smaller battery, or $1,800.
That's not bad. How long does the battery last you?
I don't know. It's my first ride today. So.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope.
It goes 50 though.
Really?
Yeah.
How you liking it? How you liking it so far?
I mean, it's fast, so I mean, that's the faster the better. And 50, yeah, 50 is like all you need. Dang it, lost a little rubber piece. Let's go see if I can find it. Should be back here somewhere. Looks like we got some police quads coming on through. We'll let them go. Yes, sir, you got it. Just don't give me a ticket. Oh no, dude, I might have lost that thing for good. Ah, there it is, right there. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I think probably just a little bit of glue on there would be the ticket. So battery readout is showing currently 4 out of 5 bars. Let's see where we end up on range. No bikes, doesn't say anything about no scooters. Ugh. And like I was saying, they do sell this scooter with knobby tread tires, or off-road tires, I should say. This is not the off-road tires, but you know, if you're doing street riding, just get the street tires because they're just way better for the street. However, this thing can do a little bit of off-roading. We're on the lowest power mode, single motor too. Let's put it on dual motor. Oh, that's sand. Probably, I mean, this thing will probably end up sliding out on me, but let's see what we can do on this little bit of sand. Oh, I just feel really bad putting these tires through the sand. Oh shoot, yeah, they don't really grip on the grass, in case you're wondering. They do sell the off-road tires. Let's see if we can climb this grass. What are we on here? Power mode 1, dual motor. Put it on, oh shoot, wrong button. Put it on 2. Not getting a ton of grip, but they're not sliding. Whoa. I mean, that was fine. Not ideal, but fine. Riding off-road, I think the biggest concern you would have is hitting like a huge pothole and just having it swallow that entire 11-inch wheel and going over the front. And more police out, man. They're everywhere today. So we do have pretty decent ground clearance on this thing. Let's see, will it scrape there? Oh, that's kind of not a great example, but it does sit up a little bit, so I mean, it could be off-road or on-road scooter. Man, theme of the day is police everywhere. So let's go test it on the California incline, see what kind of speeds we can hit. Then we're gonna try the brakes on the way down. We do have regen brake. These brakes are powerful, but we'll put them to the test. Dude's cooking on the Saran. Our California incline is at 12% grade. I'm standing sideways on this scooter about to crash. 85-foot climb. We'll see what kind of speed we can do. And looks like someone's getting rescued by the lifeguard here. Man, that's a bummer. Champion, how you doing? See that guy every time I come out here. All right, we have everything on the max settings. Not that we're gonna need it. These scooters just dominate hills and anything that requires acceleration. Whoa. Let's just see if we can maintain control of this thing. So the sine wave controller on this, even on the max settings, like I'm not flooring it. It's pretty controllable going up this. I'm just gonna stop right here and just start from a stop. Yeah. So front wheel will spin out if you don't get your weight over that front wheel. Even if you do get your weight over the front wheel. And let's see what we can do climbing the California grade. Full throttle, go. Oh, we're probably gonna have to let off, honestly, but we're already at really fast 30. I'm letting off. We'll get on him again though, why not? Let off, brake, and I'm gonna get over and back up to 30. Pretty zippy scooter, man. 6,000 watts, dual motor. It's a fun one. Whoa. So the hydraulic brakes, there's Zoom hydraulics, and there is regen brake. They feel really good. Whoa, this is about as fast as I want to go. But if you just pull on the levers a little bit, it activates the regen. So that'll help save you on brake pads. Get a little more speed in there. Back brake is on the left, electric motorcycle style. So don't grab that front one too hard and lock up the front wheel. But yeah. A little bit squeaky, but very powerful, confidence-inspiring brakes. This thing is a zippy little fun scooter to ride for sure. Check it out, the power. Oh, yeah! In case you're wondering what it looks like to stop from about 20, let's go ahead and do that now. Back brake on the left, and basically just try not to lock them up. They're really smooth, linear, and you get that nice regen brake at the beginning of the lever. Levers are nice. Happy with the brakes.
Got it, champion. Got it, champion. Nice shirt, bro. Hey, champion, I see you over there.
So it looks like we're still chilling at 4 out of 5 battery bars. We're gonna head home, check the final range, but I'm gonna share my final thoughts along the way. In general, I mean, it's just like a fast electric scooter, pretty good power to weight ratio at just over 90 pounds, isn't too bad. There's a police right there.
List price on this one as tested is $1,890 with the Samsung cells. You can go for the cheaper battery cells option for $1,590 in the link below this video. Of course, if you did use that link down below, it'd help get you the best price and also help support my reviews here on Juiced Joyrides.
So let's zigzag on through here and head on home, see where the range ends up. Man, even more police out here. Code enforcement. Looks like they're checking to see if this rental dude has his papers. Crazy, man. Got a little opening. Let's open it up just for a second. My God, 32 feels so fast out here. And two other observations I do want to comment on. One, this is probably just true for most electric scooters, but I'm noticing that the ride is way more comfortable and plush, having like resting my weight on my front foot, so like the front suspension is taking the impact. I think it just works better mechanically that way using that front shock. They might be enforcing the no bike code over here. I'm gonna walk this thing for a sec. There's so much police out. Oh wait, that guy's on a bike. Actually, I don't think they're doing anything. They're just hanging out. Yeah, I think we'll be good to hop on. But the other thing I wanted to point out was this throttle. I like the thumb throttle. They did give me the index finger throttle, but then you have to like control the brake and throttle with both overhand, and I feel like it works a lot better being able to control the throttle with under the handlebars and then the brake over the handlebars. That's just how I feel about it anyway. You have the option. Saran going through the dirt, or the sand. Meaty tires on that one. Check it out, we got a souped up Saran in front of us. Let's give it a little bit of juice. Well, let's see how it can do on the way home. We got a wide open stretch here. Woo! This is way too fast, man. Way too fast. 44, and we're about half battery or so. 45, 46. Woo! That's enough for me, man. This feels a little more reasonable. Dude, these scooters are so ridiculous, man. It's just outrageous. You can go 40, 50 miles an hour on something that has 11-inch wheels and a little freaking stem that you're just praying won't snap in half on you. God. In case you're wondering, man, this thing definitely has got the juice. And just rolling back into the neighborhood. Let's see what kind of range we end up with. Speed bump. Let's see where we're at here. So it is showing 3
out of 5 battery bars there. And we did exactly 19 miles. Did not plan that. Almost 2 hours of ride time. Average speed just under 11, dilly-dallying out there with all the, you know, everything going on. So all around, pretty solid electric scooter, weighing in at 90 pounds. That can do just about 50 miles an hour depending on your weight. If you do want to grab one, use that link down below the video in the description box. Buy through that link. It would help give you the best price on this thing. Also support my reviews, and I greatly appreciate your support. However, if this is not the electric scooter you're looking for, watch this video right here, man. YouTube's recommending it, and they know what you want to watch. Check it out. Catch you over there. And you already know I can't resist myself. So at the end of this review, got that brake sensor unplugged. Let's see if it can do a burnout. Got a little bit of heat in that tire. How about that? Not too bad. Just warming it up just a little bit. Totally fine, bro. Totally fine.